I'm going to try to start this again. It appears that I've found the place that they actually faked the moon landings. Or at least, maybe they were training. Yeah, right. If you'll notice these craters I came across out in the Mojave, they're perfect. The landscape itself appears to have been groomed at one time. Long ago, 50 years ago, would have been about it. But if you'll notice, these craters can't be caused by anything other than human activity. There are no explosive burn marks. There are no explosive debris. But it sure looks like there are plenty of lunar rover stuff out there. I'm going to come down a little closer and do a panorama of the whole area in this particular part, so that anybody who wants to match up the panorama of any of the lunar landings can do so by pausing it at any point. And I'm going to go off to the other side in the video of this area and also give a panorama at the very end, looking back at this side. Just amazing, especially like that little hill, conical hill there. The work they had to have done. There's runoff. You can tell from the little bit of rain that the Mojave gets out there. It's near Amboy in Southern California. And you'll find the coordinates at the very bottom right. So you can check this out yourself. There appears to be a lot of structure also to the surrounding area. And I say that because I'm going to get into that in a different video that I'm working on right now. And that one's going to be a bigger brain swell than this. It's possible that Hollywood came out here and did some kind of a movie, but I can't imagine the millions put in to this area to just abandon it. Now I'm going to go off to the other side and show you this little neat thing I call a smuggler's airport, but it's obviously once was a well-maintained and plenty of large industrial tracks bulldozed over something buried there. Probably a big NASA swoosh. You're going to notice some actual structure to the surrounding area because nature doesn't make rectangles very well, or pyramids. You know, these no. If these are structures, these are megaliths because they were blasted long ago. But I think everybody should have this information because it just solidifies the fact that we never went to the moon. And I'm going to come down to the street view and give you a panorama looking back at the other panorama. This is so far off of the road it ain't funny. You could not possibly know about this area or see this area unless you actually stumbled across it like I did. Perfect crater. You know they were trying to mimic the moon. We have nothing natural like that on Earth, and no natural process that'll make that. Here's the last panorama. Anybody who wants to match up the lunar landings can do so pretty easily. Amazing moon, huh? Moon over Southern California, or near. And I thank you for your views.